If you've ever wondered how a fitness model trains, then you're in luck, because I'm just about to do a back workout, and today I'm taking you along for the ride. Okay, let's jump straight into it. So our first exercise is actually a pull-up, but we're gonna do a little bit of a back warm-up first, because we don't want to jump in cold. So this is a little bit of lat activation with a resistance band, and I'm just pulling it into my stomach. We're gonna do 10 of these, and then 10 sort of rows for the upper back. And then we do 10 sort of curls, just to get the arms nice and warm as well. But before we jump into a full bodyweight pull-up, we're gonna use a resistance band just for a warm-up. Now pull-ups, although you're using your body weight, it's just like any exercise. And especially if you're doing it right at the start of the workout, you're gonna wanna warm up. And I weigh about 100 kilos. My warm-up set is to use a green band like this, and we're just gonna do a few reps. Nice and slow. And now we're good for our working set. Real men wear pink. Okay, just one working set of these, and usually I'm getting about 12 reps. Now those are full reps, so chin over the bar each time and coming to a full dead hang each time, controlling it on the way down. Hardly anyone does pull-ups properly. Okay, bent over rows next. A couple of warm-ups before we do our working weight. Okay, working set. We're doing 2 working sets at the same weight here. This is the part of the diet though when you're getting really lean, and things like this can become a real grind. One set left. I've also got to be careful because I have a herniated L5 S1. So sometimes I really need to be sensible with that and peel back the weight, drop the ego. Which is a shame because this is my absolute all-time favorite exercise. And I used to be super strong at it. I've done 170 kilos before, this is 110. But staying really controlled in a higher rep range. We are not throwing this weight about at all. It's very controlled. Okay, second set. So I actually did 115 kilos last week, so I've dropped 5 kilos off the bar here, but I've actually lost 2 kilos in body weight this week too, and you lose some of that leverage. But that's fine, you just got to leave your ego at the door and do what you can today. Okay, exercise number 3, we're on the lat pull down next, and I've already done my warm up, so let's get into it. Okay, set 2, we go a little bit lighter on this one for the second set. We've got 8 reps on our first set, the heavy one. On the light one, we want to go for 10 to 12. Tired today, come on Ellis. So you'll notice that pretty much everything I do is really controlled, especially on the back day, like I said, because of my herniated disc. But it's not just a precaution or an injury kind of thing. People far too often just throw weight around, especially when it's heavy weights on like barbell rows, deadlifts, and they never build a thick back because they're just not activating the muscles there properly. Something like this, where your chest supported on a bench, you're forced to use your back because you can't move your body at all. And if you need to lighten the weights, then great, that's good. At least then you can contract all the way and get a good workout out of it. So we're on to bench supported dumbbell rows now. One of my favorites. Any row really. My second set of these I'll film from behind me, so you can see what you're trying to aim for. Okay, next we're doing a kneeling one-arm cable pull down. I only do one set of these. It's just a nice way of trying to isolate the lat in that shortened position. You don't get much of a stretch, but you get a great contraction. So 90% of you shouldn't be doing these. You should be concentrating on pull-ups, bent over rows, deadlifts, getting strong at those, maybe doing some machine and dumbbell work, like that pull down, like the bench supported rows, before you move on to anything like this, because this does not build a big back. I do believe if you're advanced, it does help shape up some of those lagging areas, like the lower lats, because you do get a good contraction. But get strong first and earn your right to do this. Now, talking about being strong at deadlifts, I'm absolutely not strong at deadlifts right now. It's something I really missed doing heavy since my injury. But the way I do it now, because I do still want to incorporate some deadlifts and strengthen that lower back, is I work it in a superset. So I do a cable row straight into a deadlift. And I put it right at the end of my back workout, so I don't have to go too heavy and I still get a good result out of it. So that was 2 sets of those, but I filmed cable rows for the first set and the deadlifts for the second set, so we could just do the superset and not have to switch the camera on. One day, I'll be YouTube famous and have a cameraman. Okay, final exercise of the day. Again, 99% of you will not need to do this. This is a rear delt cable crossover. And again, it's just sharpening up those last little details for the shoot. I wouldn't even do this usually. Let's line it up, last set, and then we're done. That's a wrap. Another workout in the bag, now I can go home and eat. If you're interested in what I eat every day to get in this kind of shape, I just did a video on that, so go and check that out now. You can also check out my chest and shoulder workout from last week. But remember guys, these are my own workouts. They're tailored towards me, like I say, working around injuries, so on and so forth. But if you do want your own custom training and diet plan, you can go to my website, themusclearchitect.com, and there you can work with me one-on-one and we'll come up with a plan that's tailored towards you. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe for more, ring the notification bell, do all that nice YouTube stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.